In the world of snakes, there is a predator that turns even other venomous snakes into prey. The king cobra, it doesn't just kill. It hunts and devours some of the most dangerous snakes, from lightning-fast strikes to precise control that leaves no chance for resistance. With just one accurate bite, the hunt is almost over instantly, and the most terrifying part is, no snake is truly safe. Today, you will witness moments when the king cobra attacks and devours venomous snakes, captured on camera in the wild. Hidden among the forest leaf litter, the horned viper is a master of camouflage in the reptile world. Above its eyes are two small horns, allowing it to blend almost perfectly into its surroundings. Unlike many other snakes, it moves using a unique sideways motion called sidewinding. Most of its body is buried beneath the forest floor, leaving only its cold eyes exposed as it waits for prey to approach. When a quail unknowingly passes by, the trap is sprung instantly. A lightning-fast strike drives its fangs deep into the prey's body. The venom begins to take effect within moments. The bird quickly becomes motionless. The predator slowly swallows its catch, then silently disappears. Near a residential area, a Gaboon viper slowly moves in search of prey. This environment is full of rodents, a familiar food source for this ambush predator. Unlike many active hunters, the Gaboon viper relies on its highly sensitive sense of smell. Its forked tongue constantly flicks, collecting scent particles and delivering them to the Jacobson's organ to locate prey. Soon, a mouse appears. In an instant, the strike explodes. The longest fangs in the snake world sink deep into the mouse's body. The powerful venom takes effect immediately. The mouse struggles for only a few seconds before becoming paralyzed. The Gaboon viper slowly opens its jaws and swallows the prey whole. After feeding, the predator quietly slithers away and disappears. In the quiet forest, a small mouse carefully forages among the fallen leaves. Nearby, the horned viper begins to move. Its body glides slowly across the leaf litter, making almost no sound. It stops and buries part of its body beneath the leaves, leaving only its eyes exposed to observe the prey. The mouse unknowingly moves closer. The perfect moment has arrived. The strike is instantaneous. Sharp fangs sink into the mouse, injecting venom that paralyzes the nervous system and destroys tissue. The mouse tries to escape, but within seconds it begins to stagger, then collapses. The horned viper slowly approaches its immobilized prey. Its flexible jaws expand, and it gradually swallows the mouse whole. On the scorching desert sand, the horned viper begins to move. Its body sidewinds across the surface, minimizing contact to avoid the intense heat. On the scorching desert sand, the horned viper begins to move. Its body sidewinds across the surface, minimizing contact to avoid the intense heat. Nearby, desert lizards dart quickly across the sand, searching for food. The viper gradually buries itself beneath the sand, nearly disappearing from sight. Only its eyes and tail tip remain visible. A curious lizard approaches. In the next instant, the strike flashes like lightning. Fangs sink into the prey. Within seconds, the hunt is over. The horned viper swallows the lizard whole, then disappears once again beneath the desert sand. On a dusty road, a dangerous confrontation unfolds. A king cobra has latched onto a monitor lizard, injecting powerful venom into its bloodstream. Caught off guard, the lizard tries to escape, but fleeing this predator is not easy. In a desperate moment, it turns and counterattacks, clamping its strong jaws onto the snake's body. The battle instantly shifts. The two reptiles coil and clash on the ground, delivering repeated bites. The cobra attempts to inject more venom, while the lizard tries to weaken its opponent. After minutes of struggle, both are severely injured. Neither backs down. A brutal battle continues. In the humid forest, a king cobra silently searches for prey. Its forked tongue scans the air, detecting the faintest scent signals. Ahead, a toad suddenly enters its field of view. Immediately, the predator accelerates. The toad senses danger and flees with rapid jumps, trying to create distance. The chase lasts only seconds. But the king cobra moves with incredible speed. In a flash, it catches up. A precise strike ends the hunt. The toad is quickly subdued. The cobra's flexible jaws expand, and the prey is swallowed within moments. After feeding, the king cobra quietly moves on. On the hot sands of the Galapagos Islands, a young iguana has just left its nest. Beneath the surrounding sand, racer snakes lie in ambush. They begin to close in on the prey. With a single movement, the entire group lunges into pursuit. The iguana senses danger and sprints at full speed. The snakes glide rapidly across the hot sand behind it. If even one manages to bite, the others will quickly coil around the prey, turning the chase into a deadly trap. The iguana zigzags between rocks, constantly changing direction to avoid the predator's jaws. The chase lasts only seconds. On this harsh terrain, survival depends entirely on speed and reflexes. On the damp forest floor, a small mouse searches for food among dry leaves. Nearby, a small snake begins to move slowly. Its forked tongue scans the air, detecting the scent trail of its prey. Suddenly, it strikes like an arrow, attempting to seize the mouse. The mouse panics and tries to escape, but the predator's speed and precision quickly take over. Within moments, the snake coils tightly around the mouse, restricting all movement. Venom is quickly injected. Within seconds, the mouse becomes completely motionless. The snake slowly expands its jaws and swallows the meal whole. Near a forest waterhole, a large frog rests after feeding. But in the nearby grass, a large snake quietly approaches. Sensing danger, the frog inflates its body, a defensive tactic meant to deter predators. But for a snake, it is not enough. In an instant, a precise strike lands. The snake quickly adjusts its jaws and begins swallowing the frog whole. The meal is not over. Nearby, another frog is moving. The snake approaches again, waiting for the right distance. A sudden lunge. Its jaws clamp onto the frog's leg. Despite desperate struggles, the frog gradually disappears into the predator's expanding mouth. In the wild, just a few seconds of carelessness can turn prey into the next meal. On the forest floor, a large lizard is suddenly attacked by a python. Powerful coils wrap tightly around the prey's body. But the lizard refuses to submit. It bites onto the python's jaw, trying to injure it and escape. Pythons do not rely on venom. Instead, each coil increases pressure, restricting blood flow and weakening the prey. The struggle lasts several minutes. Eventually, the python's strength prevails. The coils tighten further until the lizard becomes motionless. The predator drags the prey to a secluded spot. Then completes the hunt in silence. Beneath the calm surface of a river, a large shrimp rests among rocks on the riverbed. On the bank, a water snake begins its hunt. It slips into the cool water and quietly swims along the crevices. It searches every corner beneath the surface. Its forked tongue continuously samples the water, detecting movement. Within seconds, the shrimp is located. The snake lunges, biting firmly before the prey can escape. Underwater, it quickly swallows the shrimp whole, its flexible jaws expanding to guide the prey down its throat. The hunt ends quickly. In nature, the king cobra is not just a venomous snake. It is a specialized snake hunter, evolved to take on the most dangerous species. With speed, precision, and extremely powerful venom, each encounter often ends very quickly, but in the wild, the line between predator and prey is always thin, and sometimes even the most dangerous predators cannot escape their fate.